Hello world, my name is David Dorn and I have an idea. But before I share that idea with you, I am curious, where are you getting your ideas from? Ideas that inspire you. I find that for me, if I'm not being inspired by an idea, I am slowly dying inside. So I'm curious, where are you finding ideas? Leave them in a comment down below. So I'm doing some research for a particular project, so I'm having to do some research throughout Scripture, and in doing so I came across a passage today in Luke chapter 18, and it is a story that Jesus tells that I frankly have forgotten about, but it is absolutely wrecking me today, and good ideas have a tendency to do that. So Jesus tells this parable about two men who walk into the temple. It sounds like a joke, right? One of them is a religious leader, a Pharisee, and he stands up and he prays to himself and he thanks God in his prayer. He's not like everybody else, that he is so much better than them. And he says this, I fast twice a week and give a tenth of all I get. Like, he's doing everything that he should do that's very religious-y, and but the way that he's going about it is all wrong. But the other guy is a tax collector, and to understand the Jewish concept of tax collector, it basically was somebody who was working with an occupying government to take your money. And people really didn't like them. In fact, they were stigmatized, often just as bad as prostitutes and lepers at the time. Not very liked people. And that guy's standing in the back of the temple. And Jesus says he doesn't even bother to look up to heaven, but he beats his chest and he says, "God, have mercy on me, a sinner." And Jesus says, that guy walked away justified before God. The guy who was actively robbing other people of their money. Why? Humility is a beautiful thing. It's a hard thing to come by. But here's a guy who knew how jacked up his life was, and was honest enough to admit that to God and to himself, and to kind of just lay it all out there to God in the process, whereas the other guy was full of himself, doing all the right stuff, but for all the wrong reasons. And that idea is absolutely messing with me today as Jesus talks about humility. So I'm curious, what ideas inspire you? If this one inspired you, please share it, like it, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. God bless.